Hello and welcome for a new Open Series broadcast here in Monza. My name is Menno Klont and next to me is Joshua Anderson. Joshua, you're co-commentator. How are you?
Yay, I am, yes. Which is a surprise, I didn't get the job until tonight.
Yes. But good that you're here and we're now watching the qualifying in Monza. So we have a lot of people today, so looks good.
Yeah, 23 people on the grid for today's race here at Monza. That's about half of what you'd expect in Formula Challenge, so... Yeah. And it's the same race length as we all know by now, so it should make for some interesting viewing. Got a couple of new faces on the grid, a couple of people who have done several races already, so again, mix of new and old is going to make for an interesting race.
True. They're now going to start the first qualifying lap. Who do you think will get pole?
I am going to say Martin Lapasa because he's looked very quick and we've already seen how quick Martin Lapasa is in other series such as the World Sports Series, so I think he's quite a strong candidate for pole.
Yeah, but normally we can see Martin Lapasa not qualifying just to make the challenge bigger for him.
That's if he goes out for a lap. If he does a lap, then he'll get pole, but...
Yeah, we will see. I think it will be very close, and I think in the race we will see a lot of slipstreaming, which would make it pretty fun, and yeah, we will see.
Yeah, if he doesn't do a lap, I'd probably tip Francis Cabrera for pole because, well, we've already seen in Open Series races how quick he is, haven't we?
Yeah, but I would say don't forget Niels Vos. He got pole in Spa-Francorchamps, and he looked quite fast as well in Monza. So he's one of the guys who can get a good starting position. But yeah, Cabrera, and we got more now. Well, yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, and maybe we'll see one or two unknown names that can get pole. Maybe Aiden Paulsen. He's looking very quick as well.
Yeah, Cabrera's just put the fast first lap in the session. He's done a 1:36 dead, so he's already, well, that's the benchmark for everyone else to follow now. And Thomas Fibbins just put in half a second slower.
Yeah. We will see. Let's see. Only two guys now. And it's Christoph with a, well, not that good lap. Made 4, Pereira 5. Luckily, they have more than one lap to do, so can go very good. And
yeah, Martin Lapasa is going out, but I don't think he's going to have enough time to do a lap.
And we have, Francis, then Aiden Paulsen, then Niels Vos, then Tomislav, and P5 for Christoph. Erik Stanford on 6, Maid on 7, Meyer on 8. But they can all improve, so I don't know for sure if Cabrera will get the fastest time, but he's doing a good job. I think he timed it perfectly, because I think he can even do a third fast lap.
Yeah, he might get 3 laps, and if everyone else is only doing 2, that gives him the advantage to improve him further. Not like he needs to improve, he's on provisional pole.
Yeah, but I think he needs to improve, because I think a lot of guys will go faster than their first lap. Let's see if Francis can improve his second lap. He can't, but he has not got another lap. Let's see. Oh, Aiden Paulsen is fast. Who's number 3? Niels Vos is going in a fast lap.
Could still, I think the session's coming to an end now, so anyone who isn't about this, let's see if Lapasa, Martin Lapasa isn't going to even get a lap in. He went out too late, now he's not going to get a chance to do a lap.
Niels Vos to P2, Niels Vos to P2.
Oh, he does go up to P2, now he's stopped on the side of the track, yeah, so that's his last lap. Paulsen doesn't improve, Rupberg I don't think has improved, just trying to see if there's anyone else. Basotti's coming around to do a lap, he's in 18th.
Yeah, Ajroglu.
Yeah, he goes up to 4th. That's fantastic for him. He'll be pleased with that. Basotti now across the line. Where does he go? Doesn't improve. Well, no, he does actually. He goes to 5th. Called that too soon.
Ooh.
Just trying to see if there's anyone else still on a lap here. Sander Lane is. He's 22nd right now. He hasn't done a lap. This will be his first lap and only lap of the session, I think.
Yeah, but it still can get good results.
Yep, it's all about the race. You know, qualifying's one thing, but if you don't do well in the race. On the brake now, round the last corner.
What will they do? Vandenberg. 2P12. Then we've got center lane 2P11. Then we have got one left. Oh, but he's not in a fast lap. So that's qualifying. And it's Francis Cabrera. And this pole position is one that counts. Because we've got 23 people. We've got a lot of races. And if you can get pole here, then it's really good. So Francis shows that he's pretty quick. And Niels Vos shows that his pole position in Spa wasn't just luck, because he's now in P2 again.
Yeah, of course, Monza, though, is a track there where it's a lot of speed involved, a lot of slipstreaming involved. It's quite a fast circuit, so it's more about what you do in the race that counts, because you're going to need to take advantage of slipstreams and overtake them through slipstream. So even people who haven't got pole can still have a chance at the win.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I think it will be one big slipstream festival, and you will see how it all will go. But yeah, the qualifying was pretty intense and pretty close. And the people who have been driving for more races now, yeah, those are the guys that can get their lap in better than other people. Well, we have Sven de Vries joining the game, but I think he wants to spectate. But yeah, 23 people with some new guys. We've got Shafiq Islam, if I'm saying it right. We've got Robin Koch, and I think we've got Michel Dammer. And yeah, those three are new today. They qualified in the back or in midfield, and I think that's pretty much what we could have expected from them, because this is the first race, so yeah. So Joshua, 13 laps of really awesomeness is awaiting us.
Yep, they are.
Now I'm wondering, will everything go well the first corners?
I don't know, it's a very tight right-left corner, so it could go horribly wrong.
Yeah.
But, oh, hang on, there's David Young just, oh dear. Francis Cabrera just had a bit of a do there, but David Young's joined in as advertising a place for Basilia.
Yeah.
That's what the Open Series is for, to get people up to Formula Challenge.
Yeah, true.
Everyone's saying take Martin Lapassa. Of course, in that sense, that removes the competition, doesn't it?
Yeah, well,
the Lapassa goes up.
We will see. We will see. We will see who wants to be up.
They're all asking just to have other people.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is the way it should be. There's a problem in one of the FC cars. They don't have a driver.
I think Niels Vos is going for it. I think Niels Vos is going to go into Formula Challenge.
Will Niels Vos do it?
If he does, then it's the second place. It gets essentially freed up to Wade Paulson, because he's third.
Yeah.
I think he qualified third. Whoever qualified third essentially becomes second. But it means Francis Cabrera has the full front row to himself, which I don't know whether that's an advantage or not. But it might mean he doesn't get squeezed as much at the start.
We will see. We will see. Will somebody go up to FC?
Well, hopefully they do, because again, that's what the Open Series is for. That's what the Open Series is for, to get people up to the higher echelons.
Yeah. So it's a bit of discussion, of course, also for us commentators, because there is a free seat in a Formula Challenge, and the Open Series and the Formula Challenge are essentially the same car. So people who tested a lot for Open Series could just jump in the Formula Challenge because it's the same car.
Yeah,
So
that's a massive advantage. Of course, you can just have the drivers here, and then they're essentially like a reserve pool that you can call upon if you need a driver and you want to showcase someone new.
yeah, true, and yeah. So I think somebody will back out, and I think it will be Niels Vos.
Yep, and he qualified second, so that puts a lot of he'll hopefully do well in the race Formula Challenge. Yep, I think David's saying he's going to go for Niels. So Niels Vos is going up to Formula Challenge, and he's not going to race here.
No, but I think for him it's a good decision. I think.
Yeah, it's an awesome opportunity. I hope he really makes the most of it.
And of course, he can always go back to Open Series if he will not find a permanent seat. But this is the thing he hoped for, a chance, and I think he got pole in Spa, so this is very good. And I
think we're going to the race now.
Yeah, I'm a bit ill, so if I'm sounding a bit strange, that's because my I hurt my nose. But we were going for the race now.
Don't worry, you've got me to back you up, Menno.
Yeah, true.
Don't need to worry. I think us two will make a good combo. Yeah, so it's race time.
Yeah. Almost everybody is up. Let's see if we got everybody on the grid, and I think we have.
Yep, I think we'll go.
Okay.
We're away on the formation lap.
So, let's take the grid order for you guys. And
oh, Menno, you're on track.
Yeah, I know I'm on track. Not anymore.
Just thought I'd find it out.
Okay. We have got in 23rd position the winner of the Spa Grand Prix. It's Martin Lapatter. He will move up the field. Then we've got, let me see, Mr. Shafiq Islam in P22. Robin Kok in P21, the new guy from the Netherlands. Ryan Nash in P20. Joel Pereira in P19. With Rink Hoekstra in P18. Martijn Rietberg P17. Paul Parkinson P16. Simon Watman P15. With Marco Vandenbroek in P14. We got Jack Mayer P13 with Jeff Mate P12. We got Sander Lane, we've got him in P11 with Eric Stanford in P10 with one of the new guys, Michel Dammer in P9. Pretty good qualifying for him with Ilya Brekalo P8, Christoph Liechtenstein P7, Theodoros Eziroglu P6 with Albano Borsotti in P5, with Tomislav Sviben, the ace driver from Croatia, P4, with Aiden Paulsen in P3, still with Niels Vos in P2, and with Francis Cabrera, of course, in pole position.
Oh well, it seems Niels Vos hasn't got no Formula Challenge yet. Then maybe he's trying to do both.
Yeah, I don't know if that's allowed, but yeah.
I don't think it is either. But it's interesting to see he hasn't gone up after all the discussion there was about him potentially going up.
No, we will see. We will see what happens, and maybe he will do both. We will see that later.
Yeah. So 23 cars on grid for this race.
Yeah.
It was almost 24 with you, Menno.
Yeah, almost.
Almost.
But let's not do that.
Everyone just lining up now. Back people just getting their positions on the grid.
Yeah, we're almost ready.
A short amount of time before we do go racing.
Yeah, but I'm wondering how that first corner will go. It will say a lot about the Open Series race, but also about the potential dangers in the FC.
Yeah, Francis Cabrera gets a good start. He might just be favourite for the win.
Yeah. You will see. I think we are starting soon. We've got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and in Monza we are go! With a good start from Francis Cabrera, but an even better start from Niels Vos. Niels Vos is right alongside. How will it go? How will it go? Niels Vos, Cabrera, Niels Vos, and Niels Vos takes the lead. He takes the lead from P2.
Yeah, Eric Stanford's lost his rear wing already. Eric Stanford's lost his rear wing, and the Paul Parkinson doesn't seem to have had a very good start of it. Martin Lapassa's complaining as well. And that could have been a cleaner first corner, I think, but Stanford's still going on without a rear wing. I think he'll have to pull over. And I should point out as well, Ilja Bracalo's actually got himself a drive-through penalty because he jumped the start.
There's a lot happening, but Niels Vos is it's really done himself a good favor, because in Spa it was the other way around. He got pole, he got a good start, but he still got he lost the first position quite soon, and now he turns it around. He's not starting from pole, but now he's leading.
Oh, I think Lapassa's got a puncture. His car's smoking. His car's smoking and the sparks coming out of the back, but that's a puncture for Martin Lapassa.
Yes, it's definitely...
It's a front right.
Yeah, front right puncture. So...
That's put any chances of him winning.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, that's going to put his chances of winning on the back burner for sure. You can see, just looking at his car, what angle it's at. It's going to give Ring Hoekstra
and we've got Ryan Nash. Ryan Nash crashes off the last corner, and he needs to go for a new front wing.
Bracalo's doing his drive-through or stop-go or whatever penalty he's got. That's going to put him down the order.
So let's go back to the main field. It's Niels Vos. After one lap, he leads for Francis Cabrera, our pole leader, and Aidan Poulsen. Look at Aidan Poulsen. I will say he's as good as the two guys in front of him, and maybe he can even win this. With Tomislav Sviben in P4 and Albano Borsotti in P5, with Theodoros Izdaroglu P6, Liechtenstein in P7, with Michel Dammer, who actually won one place from his starting position, with Meyer P9, with Marco van der Broek P10, Joel Pereira P11, Riedberg P12, Mate P13, Lane P14, Kok P15 and Watman P16, with Bracalo P17.
Speaking of Bracalo, I think he's now got himself a stop-goal penalty as well, so it's not really his race.
No.
He's had a drive-through, now he's got a stop-go as well.
Yeah, that's true, but still, I think we see for 2-3 cars, we see a lot of problems, but for the rest it's pretty clean, and if you see all those cars still in competition, that's very good.
Yeah, Ryan Nash has got drive-through as well.
Yeah.
Lots of penalties going on this race.
But yeah, I think that's the problem of the first corner. The first corner is so tight that you can easily cut the corner because you need to, because otherwise you will have damage. So I think that's one of the problems of the first corner of Monza, because yeah, sometimes you need to cut the first corner to make sure you will not lose a front wing.
Cabrera.
Yes, and Poulsen looks very racy.
Yep, he's up in the second already. Now he's chasing Niels Vos for the lead.
And for like Niels Vos and Poulsen, I think both are rookies in GPV. So if one of them could win the race, that would be so huge. And it's Poulsen next to Niels. They look good, but Poulsen does the move. Poulsen leads for Niels Vos and Francis Cabrera.
Well, that's a very good move made in Poulsen. They made that work perfectly.
He makes a lot of advertisement for himself, because that was just such a clean move.
It was a really clean move, and it worked.
And it worked. And we don't have a lot of drama.
Yo, Ryan Nash has gone off at the first corner again, and he's still going to serve that drive-through. If he doesn't do it this lap, I think, and he spun. Ryan Nash spins it. I think he's going to be disqualified if he doesn't serve his drive-through soon.
We'll see. We have still all cars in competition.
Bracalo mounts the curve as well, coming into the second chicane. Oh, and Jack Mayer's off. Jack Mayer's off. He's down at the 16th. Ring Hoekstra might get a go at him.
And Francis Cabrera goes ahead of Niels Vos. So maybe it's Francis Cabrera who needs to work on getting Aidan Poulsen, and Niels Vos just try to be close in the slipstream. But for now it's a pretty decent race, with a lot of fights, with a lot of slipstreams like I expected to.
Yep, there is, because it's such a fast circuit, isn't it, Monza?
Yeah, I mean, looking at the top 3, but those numbers 4, 5 and 6 are not that far away. And I see in P7 Michel Dammer, he's driving a really good first race. He's now already in P7. If he can finish P7, he will be a happy man at his debut.
Yeah, P7's good for a debut.
Yeah, from 23 drivers finishing P7 at his debut. And I know Michel Dammer personally, he raced a few years ago in another Air Factor league. And yeah, he decided to race again, and if he can get P7, that will be awesome for a first race. Of course, everybody wants to win, but P7, that would be enormous. That would be so great for him, I think. So that would be very nice.
Yeah, Christoph Lichtenstein in 6th place is having a nice go at Azuraglu for 5th. Of course, the former Super Cup champion Christoph Lichtenstein.
Yeah, and we still have every driver. And Ryan Nash served his drive-through penalty.
Yep, he has Lichtenstein.
We've got a crash of Robin Koch. He spun and he was in 14th position, I think, but now he's in 16th position. But not a lot of damage, I think, no damage, so it was just a high-speed spin, I think.
Yeah, that's lucky that he didn't get his car damaged. He can continue his charge for higher positions now. I know Sander Lane's having a go. Oh no, that hasn't gone well. Sander Lane and Jeff Mead have had a collision around at the first corner.
Yeah, to make a joke, they didn't make the corner. Mead.
Mead didn't make the corner.
No, and Lane chose the wrong lane, I think. But yeah.
Well, Parkinson doesn't have a front wing, but he's down in 20th.
Yeah, that's just like you see. Parkinson drove some good races earlier this season, but sometimes you don't have any luck, and that's bad.
Yeah. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way, and when it doesn't go your way, you know it's not going your way because you're not doing as well as you can. Oh, hang on. I think, hang on. So that was Basotti's just gone off there. He's in 9th, and he's let everyone behind him have a chance. Right, want to have a look at this? This could be interesting.
Oh my God, he's going to be eaten alive.
Yeah, he's got 4 or 5 cars having a go at him at once. I think there's the whole train from 11th to 13th, and then he's got Jeff Mead right behind him. And there's a wheel on track. There's a rogue wheel. Someone's lost the wheel.
I think it's Ryan Nash. Ryan Nash is our first retirement, if I'm correct. And unfortunately, I am correct. It's Ryan Nash out.
And Mead goes through. Into 9.
Yeah. But Bosotti has the slipstream. And those cars are having such a good top speed. And with the slipstream, they are going so fast.
Yeah, you combine a slipstream with low downforce and you've got a recipe for fast speeds.
Yeah.
And Bosotti, I was going to say he was going to take the position back, but then he rejoins the track there.
We've got a spin from Lane.
Oh, that's a shame. He was running quite well. Oh, almost gets collected there by, I think, someone unlapping himself. That was Eric Stanford.
Yeah.
Stanford trying to unlap himself on Lane and almost gets collected in the process.
True. So, going to the front again, it's Aiden Paulson who's getting a little gap.
Hang on, Jeff Mead's going very slowly there. He's just let a couple cars through, and now he's almost getting pushed on the outside by Rietberg. But yeah, back to the front.
Yeah, back to the front. It's still Aiden Paulson who leads the race, and I think he's so fast. He looks very strong, and he also has the fastest lap of the race at 1:36.3.
Yeah, he's coming around. He's got some lap traffic to deal with. I think I should pick Islam. He's got to come out and lap now. He's in 21st place. He hasn't been very quick this race, mind, but he's hung on in there. You have to commend him for that.
Yeah, true. I think he decided yesterday to join GPVWC, and he did well because he's already racing, and if you're doing that within 24 hours. Then you can't expect a lot of things. Like we've got another debutant, Michel Dammer, who tested 2 weeks full here on full practice on Monza, and that's the difference between 1 day or 2 weeks of testing. But I think you should say Mr. Islam is doing a pretty good job just keeping it on, and he's not last because Ryan Nash already is out of the race.
He's certainly doing better than me on my Formula Challenge debut. We'll say that much.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Yep. Oh, Maid's gone wide. Maid's gone well wide.
What? It was
It's gone well wide. He's lost some position, I think.
So
now he cuts the curb quite away.
So yeah, I would say Paulson is doing an excellent job. Cabrera, good job. Voss, a good job. With number 4, Siepen is doing a good job. Eziroglu, good job. With Christoph Liechtenstein, decent. Michel Dermer is doing an excellent job as a debutant. Marco van den Broek is doing a good job in P8, while Rienk Hoekstra retires. I think he had a crash somewhere or something. It looks very. Let's see if we can see his car.
I think Ricardo's parked it. I think he's out.
Yeah, Ricardo is out. I think. Yeah.
I think he might just have. It hasn't really been his race after the 2 penalties, so he might just have had enough of it. I know Shafiq Islam getting involved in the lower points paying positions here. I say the lower points, the mid points paying positions, but he's being a very good back marker. I'll give him that. He's being a very good back marker. He's getting out of the way when he needs to. So hats off to him for that.
Yeah, true. And in future races, he can always maybe go faster. But all this made that Francis Cabrera is. We have somebody crashing. It's Tomislav. Tomislav is spinning.
Yep.
He lost P4.
Yep. And Marco van der Brink, he's right in his clutches now. He's starting to close in on him. Maybe could be 7th for the Belgian.
Yeah, I think he used the anti-cut curbs.
Yeah, Lapassa's gone. I think after the race he's had, it wasn't really much of a surprise he was going to retire, but it's a shame anyway. And Jeff Mead's gone as well.
Oh!
That's 2 more people to add on to retirements.
That's how difficult it is. Oh.
And so's Bricalo. He was already out anyway.
Yes, true. But yeah, everyone who's still driving can get some good positions now.
Yep. And speaking of positions, Niels Voss is right on the back of Francis Cabrera for 2nd.
Yes, and Francis Cabrera and Voss closed 1 second on Adam Paulson. Paulson had a 2-second lead, and it's now only 1 second. So maybe they have something for end of the race. It looks like Francis Cabrera is the guy on the move now, and I think he's focusing to get Paulson.
Yeah, he's under a lot of pressure from Voss though.
Yeah. Oh, everything is going well. Oh, Riedberg and Bossotti, Riedberg and Bossotti and Riedberg. Oh, yeah.
That hasn't gone well.
No.
Yeah, Bossotti's.
Oh, Bossotti spins!
Bossotti spin again. Yeah, that hasn't gone well for all. He's dropped right down now.
Ooh.
Eric Stanford might just unlock himself on him at this race.
Yeah, it's a very unlucky race for Eric Stanford, by the way.
Yeah, Stanford not having a very good time of it at all.
Oh, like the song said, he's not having the time of his life. But I think the top 3 having the time of their life, and
yeah, they'll be very happy with
yeah,
themselves.
the top 3, it's Theodorus, and don't forget Theodorus got the P3 in the last race.
Yeah.
So if he can
top 3 are a bit far away, but it's not beyond the bounds of possibility.
no, and I think P3 followed by P4 that would make it very interesting for a drive at Downforce, maybe I would say.
Yeah, could be.
Oh, by the way, Sim Parrell is driving the Downforce car at the Formula Challenge. So
Yep.
Yeah, he got that seat. Well
done to him, and I hope he does well.
Yeah, and I'm seeing Cabrera getting 1 or 2 tenths from Paulson again. So if they can get any closer, the slipstream will actually work. And it's not only Cabrera who will benefit, but the guy who mostly will benefit is Niels Voss, because he will get a double slipstream. Because
he's gonna get He's going to get the slipstream off Paulson and off Cabrera.
Yes. And I think that's the best seat of the house you can have, because if Paulson and Cabrera are going to fight, Downforce just can look at his braking points, brake that little bit earlier, and then if he goes on throttle again, he can get him a better exit.
Yep, it's all about...
Yeah.
Because if Cabrera and Paulson catch up to each other and then they start fighting, that's going to slow them down. It's going to give Niels Vos the perfect opportunity to go through.
You will see what will happen, but yeah, it looks to be a 3-horse race, to be fair. But will we see a new winner?
Oh, Jack Mayer spun.
Niels Vos or Paulson? Well, Jack Mayer spun.
Yep, he spun just coming out of the second Lesmo there, I think. Yep, he has spun it and he's lost a couple of places, but he's back on track now.
Well, that's one thing you just see now, that people, even in Open Series, are learning. They're spinning because they're going at their max, but while spinning, they're not always hitting something. Sometimes they just are on the middle of the road without any damage, and I think that's one of the things that's pretty good.
Yep, it's always good if you can get away from an incident without damage. It's always good when you do that, because, well, then you can just get back on the road again, can't you?
Oh, and Jack Mayer is out.
Yeah, that's a shame. He was running well, but I think that spin might have been it for him.
Yeah, well, Robin Koch has a stop-go penalty. I think it's all...
I don't know how he got that.
I think it's all about the first corner cutting. If you cut that corner, you will get a time penalty. Alright.
Yeah, you have to be careful as well, because the curbs, obviously, they're easy to overshoot, and, well... Even though the rules here at GPVWC are, you know, 2 wheels over the white lines at all times, you can still overshoot it sometimes.
And yeah, we've got to see Theodoros Eziroglu under huge pressure from Christoph Liechtenstein. Christoph Liechtenstein wants P4, but will he get it?
I think he's got a chance. I mean, he's already quite close just before he even come on to the. He might do it now.
Will he do it now? No, he will not do it now. I think he will do it on the main straight. So the start-finish straight, I think he will get a huge chance.
Yeah, he could have gone for it, but I think he's smart enough to know to wait until the main straight.
Yeah, a bit of understeer for Liechtenstein, so I don't think he has the toe he wanted.
Well, he's still got quite a good toe, though. If it's not as good as one, I think he's too far away now, though. No, but he's not. He's closing in fast.
Yeah, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
He's closing in. Yeah, it is a bit too late this corner. Maybe he can go coming up to the second chicanes.
He will brake for, a lot later. Yeah, he's pretty close. Will be a cool last 2 laps. But at the front I see a mistake from Paulson. He braked too late, lost a bit of time and lost some more time. And now Cabrera is about to attack.
Yeah, this is far from over for the lead. Yeah, I mean, I think this is going to go down to the last corner, maybe even the last centimetre of the last straight. I think this one could go right down to the wire because they're still so close together with just this lap to go after this.
And you hope one thing if you are Niels Vos, you hope that Paulson and Cabrera are going to battle as soon as they can, because if they're battling and drive next to each other, they will lose a lot of time, and there is where Niels Vos will come in.
Yep, that would be his chance if they suddenly start thinking about it. I think Cabrera is going to have to pick his moment and just go for it if he doesn't want to lose much time.
Yeah, it's difficult to say who will win. I think all 3 have a chance.
Yep, Paulson on to the last lap then.
Slipstream is working for Cabrera. Of course, he's too far away, but he has got one whole lap to do it. He brakes very late.
You see, Niels Vos has closed right up there because he's got his braking point right on. Yeah,
but also Cabrera braked very late.
Yeah, and that would help them closing in.
The next corners are very important.
Yeah, these are key corners, these ones. These are one of the few braking zones on the track. They're actually the slowest corner, so Aiden Paulson still leads though.
Yeah, but Cabrera is so good on brakes. Yeah. Paulson looks very good now.
Yep, looking very strong. He's looked strong all race, to be honest.
But now the slipstream is working for Cabrera. It's not over. It's not over.
Nope, it won't be over till the last couple.
He will come. He will attack. He's braking later, This exit needs to be good from both of them. But it's better from Cabrera. Cabrera gets the slipstream.
Yep, it could be now. Yeah, he's got to go for it now. There's no more time.
He will go for it. It's a
no more time.
He will try it. Of course he will try it. He waits for the start-finish straight. This will go to the line. Who will get it? Who will get it?
Looks like he's to go.
And it's Poulsen for Cabrera.
Yeah, Poulsen from Cabrera. Some very good defender from Aiden Poulsen though. Just makes his move and then Cabrera denied the chance. He should have gone for it. He should have gone for it coming Parabolica. That's what it comes down to. He should have gone for it going into Parabolica.
Wow.
I don't know what, I didn't quite see what Poulsen did, but there was a lot of blocking there. He should have gone for it in Parabolica, in my opinion. There was Iraglu's 4th though, Liechtenstein 5th, Michel Damas 6th, and then Tomasav Swibben 7th.
Wow. With Vandenbroek 8, Rietberg 9, well done. With Albano Borsotti P10, with Sunderlane in P11, with Joel Perez coming home in P12, with Paul Parkinson in P13, Robin Koch in P14, with Eric Stanford P15, Mr. Islam in P16, retired are Mr. Jack Mayer, Jeff Maid, Martin Lepasser, Ilya Brekalo, Simon Watman, Rink Hoekstra and Ryan Nash. So, what a race.
Yep, Aiden Poulsen celebrating. Just doing a couple donuts, because why not?
Yeah, no, well, I can understand.
That was a good race though. Aiden Poulsen, very, very crafty defending at the end there. Some very, very good defender from Aiden Poulsen. Did what he had to do to defend his position.
Good, yeah, well, yeah, it was a tough race. And sometimes I didn't know where to look, because if you have a lot of drivers, there's lots of things you will miss, of course. Very cool race. So, we crowned a new winner today, Aiden Poulsen. Well done, Aiden. I think this would be one for the future. One guy, you say, hey, it all started in Open Series, and now he won it.
Yep, definitely one to look out for, I think. He showed a lot of talent today. If he keeps it up, then I don't think it'll be that long before he does get the Formula Challenge seat. I think he's definitely got the talent and the skills to do it.
Yeah.
As he's shown today.
Yeah, true. But I think it's time to say goodbye to all our guys who are watching the broadcast. Well, we had Monza now, and in 2 weeks we are at Singapore for our next Open Series broadcast. But yeah, like always, the Formula Challenge is starting soon, and we need to watch that, of course. And yeah, we will see how all the Open Series guys who were here in the past and now are in FC will do it there. We'll see. So yeah, I want to thank you, Joshua, for being my co-commentator.
My pleasure.
My rear gunner. But yeah, I think we had a nice race with a lot of drivers today. I'm very happy. I want to thank Ruud as well. Ruud did the broadcast, the cameras, of course, and he made it a nice broadcast for us. So yeah, I want to thank, and we will see you again in 2 weeks. Goodbye.
We might even see you on track, actually, just as another point. Because I think there's one thing Menno forgot to mention, isn't there? And that's the Open Series, obviously open to everyone who's registered at GPVWC, isn't it?
Yeah, true. So
if you're watching today and you're thinking, oh, I can do that as well, I can beat it in Poulsen easy, come over here, sign up and try it.
Oh, try it. Yeah. Well, as this was our fun broadcast, of course, like always. And now we will say goodbye until next time. Guys, bye.
We will. Bye.